name's John. I'm a drug addict. I'm not here because of a couple bad weekends, man, because I got one DWI. I know my problem. I just got caught. That's all. 1,000 times. And that gave me 1,000 reasons to not put methamphetamine back in my body ever again, but I can't find the one that worked. I couldn't find the one that worked because I kept seeking out human solutions to a spiritual problem that I had. A problem that when I separated myself from God a real long time ago and just chose not to have him in my life and chose everything of this earth I could possibly use to fix my life. And when I wasn't getting the stuff to fix my life, well, I didn't want to face it. And God wasn't there, and he's my solution. So I was really in trouble. And I read that book, and I got to those 2 pages he read, which are my favorite 2 pages of the entire book. That book's the Bible written in drunk, man. And in the pages of that book's a prescription for a miracle. It has all the answers. We just don't have all the questions for our lives yet. We can come in here drowning in the ocean or drowning in a bathtub. It doesn't matter. We're still drowning. And the biggest word I found in that book after I read the whole thing was on page 63. And it said he provided what we needed if, and that was the word. If we kept close to him and performed his work well, I had to get close to him first. I had to lose everything I had first to get close to him so I could trust him. It unfortunately took that for me. And when I was able to get close to him through the steps, I tried to keep close to him by doing 10, 11, and 12 every day. 10, 11, keep close to him, and do 12, perform his work well. I try. I don't do it that well. But that word if to me pretty much summed up the whole program to me. Because it said if I do this, God's going to be there. And it's the one thing I've always been missing. It's the one thing I needed when I walked in here. A spiritual fix to a spiritual problem. And I kept doing step 1 and 2 over and over. I had those pretty much down when I got here. And what I couldn't really get with getting in step 3 and staying there was how can bad things happen to good people? Because that's what put me there in the first place. Watching somebody that lived their life perfect, suffer and die for a long time for no reason, and I couldn't, and they were close to me. And whatever God was out the window, man. And that's what I had to get back. I had to get past that first. That was one of my big fears. And he also read selfishness and self-centeredness. That we think is the root of our troubles, driven by 100 forms of fear. I had some fears. I thought I was going to be a rock star. I could play guitar and sing and write. I forgot other people can too. And when I added meth to my life, methamphetamine, it enhanced that. And I wanted to be a rock star. So it was about the music. Then it was about the music and the drugs. Then it was only about the drugs. And then it was the 50-meter freestyle carpet search when I ran out. And then it's standing at the peephole. And then it's cops, preachers, lawyers, judges, and probation officers. Because I wanted to be a rock star and I wasn't getting my way. And life wasn't working out, man. And by being that fame and fortune, I was going to get all the other things that I thought I was supposed to have too. It was all wrapped up into one. And drugs just made it better. So the end result of all that, of living in that kind of life, was that it was all stripped from me. And just like the leaves out there are brown right now, they're going to come back green in spring. And it's going to be full and it's going to bloom again. But I have to stay in here. And by going through all the steps, man, and arming myself with facts about myself, I am now able to see my same old God in a brand new way. And I know what's better for me today, man. Sitting at a bar with a couple of drinks, looking for somebody grinding their jaws because I know they've got the meth. And wondering why the hell I'm not in a meeting, or being in here even thinking about having to do that. I know what's better. And me exercising faith in this program and in God and even trying to get there again looks like me taking an action of being here, calling sponsors, doing steps and praying instead of that. It's when I grow or die. The answers are in the book. We don't have the questions. It's when I get to grow or die. And grow or die is G-O-D. Thanks.